What up?
What's up? Just in
Oh,
time
you
for
got me.
Jonathan to
You
be
got me.
blowing his lungs up.
Yeah.
Hey Eva, how's it going? My camera. Do I look like I'm looking at the camera? Well, you can't really see me in real time. Oh boy. Here we go. Hey. Hey Kimberly. Excuse me. Oh my God. I just got to fix my camera. It's like Jonathan is. We're gonna have to make your camera smaller, man.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, just
I'm figuring out how to make it look like I'm looking at you while we're talking. I got it. I'm a
that works.
genius.
Yep, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna point at you too. Wait, like that.
I don't know. All right, after 20 minutes of adjusting the camera, it's just because it's like opposite. That's what we'll do right there. That way I can look at it and half my face is covered up. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, hi. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Ethel. How's it going?
Hello.
Last week we had some technical difficulties and we just bolted like right. We were just gone. We were having some problems and then we were suddenly gone. And it was an encoding error, which pretty much meant that my computer freaked out, probably from having Zoom and other things ready going on at the same time. Anyway, it was just my computer freaked out, and then unfortunately, once I get an error like that, I can't recover it. I can't recover the stream. It just ends, I guess. And like it was weird too because people were seeing the stream like 5 minutes behind. Do you remember how people were commenting on stuff?
Yeah, that was weird.
And then when I came back to watch it, it was like, I don't know. It was very strange. Anyway, Jonathan and I took care of that this weekend. I think we did. I hope we did. Everything looks good from my control tower here. Everything looks good. My CPU is running very low, which is where we want it. Yeah, we got a video card. We slapped a new video card into this sucker this weekend. And now streaming should be easier for my computer to do, you know? Not to get too technical about it.
You didn't?
I didn't at all. Would you prefer that I be more technical?
No, we don't want to get too technical about it. Yeah, no, stream good now. I think that says it all.
Yeah, stream good now. What's been going on? How's this week been going? Oh my God, this camera's ridiculous. I need a cameraman. I need to hire a cameraman.
I think we're almost there, but not yet. Let's we're gonna have to budget for it.
Yeah, we need to get up the production budget. How much does cameraman cost usually?
I don't know, $5.
$5 sounds
right?
Sounds about right. So
yeah,
help us get affiliate, right? Tell your friends about the stream. Help us get affiliate, and then we'll be totally, I guess, rolling in the cash, and then we can afford a cameraman. Anyway, I asked you a question, and then I immediately started running my mouth. How have you been doing? How's your week been? How's everybody's week been?
Oh, it's pretty good. Let's see. I love that Wookie says extremely good.
Cool.
Tell us more.
Is that yeah? Tell us more about what is extremely good. Your week?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. Me? Well, things are real bad. No, things are good. Just hanging out, doing a lot of work, watching all them Snyder cuts, watching them not Snyder cuts, comparing Snyder cuts to not Snyder cuts, and really lots of that.
Most of your time has been dedicated to that lately, right?
Yeah. It takes a lot of time to really watch the Snyder cut, and everybody's relying on me to give them my opinion of the Snyder cut, so I take it pretty seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really was. I mean, I really was relying on you to tell me about it to see if it
Well,
was worth my time or not. And I watched it, and I'm glad I did. It was good. The stream is
yeah.
extremely good. Thank you, Eva. Eva said the extreme is extremely good.
Nice.
Stream. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm having some decaf tea tonight.
Cool.
Decaf Earl Grey.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Hot?
is that not fancy enough for you?
No, that's what Jean-Luc Picard drinks. Earl Grey, hot. That's how he says it. He's always talking to computers. He's always telling computers to make him tea. I'm ready
Wow.
for that future.
Does the tea
Check
make
it out.
Yeah, that's right.
It's called Star Trek.
Star Trek. That's that new Star Trek show.
It is.
Yeah. Well, I have been trying to get the word out about the stream.
What have you been doing?
I ran a little. I ran a little promo.
Okay, like what?
Yeah.
Where'd you run it?
I'm running. I don't. Is this good to talk about on the stream? Why not? I brought it
Oh
up.
yeah,
No,
these people
I
love
can't-
stream talk.
Yeah, I ran a Facebook ad with
Okay.
our church clip. This is real.
Oh,
This really
no.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Awesome.
running an ad. We're gonna try to see if we can get affiliate. I don't know if that's the organic way to do it, but we're not trying to like spam our way to get followers. I just thought I'd try to get the word out to people, and they can follow if they want. They don't have to. Just try it out. I'm just gonna try it out. This is the secret to what other people do. They run ads.
Yeah, weird, huh? No, I'm not against spamming. Let's spam people. Everybody in the chat, go ahead and send us your contact list if you could.
Yep, everybody in your phone.
Yep. And even just
um,
if you have a Rolodex, just send that over, and it'd be a big help to the stream.
mail it to the P.O. box. The stream is steady. I'm going to be giving you updates all night.
Sweet.
The stream just needs to be going steady. Anyways, so if anybody comes to the chat, I'm going to stop saying this, I think. This will be the last week that I say this because I'm starting to feel like I'm repeating myself too much. If somebody comes in the chat, say hello, be friendly, be nice to people, welcome them in, and if you're watching, say hello.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So we were working on the koala last week.
Yeah, what are we doing tonight?
Well, I did some work this week on. So I've been thinking about the process. Jonathan and I talked about this earlier in the week. The process of these paintings, and again, not to get too technical, I guess, about it, but it's like. I think what I'm going to start doing is the first week I'm going to do a rough painting and get the concept and the idea out. We'll figure out what we're doing. And then I think I'm going to model it and then render it, which you'll see tonight, and then finish the painting. I think we're going to try that process for a while to kind of, I don't know, get these paintings on a little bit of a kind of
a system, a format.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a format. I mean,
schedule.
Which probably will sometimes switch up, but we're gonna try that. So anyway, let's see. I worked on the koala this week. So I made a model of this koala this week. There it is. So this was the let's see, texture. Let me add the drawing. Here's the drawing. Here's what we got. And I feel like this was the concept, so I worked the concept out, and then the drawing part was taking me too long to fix. So I thought I would do it like this. And that's what we're doing. So tonight I'm going to maybe finish posing this. I've got a little bit of a work in progress for this stuff. I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing that or not, but I did a couple of screenshots or screen caps of when I first started on this. Just to show a little bit of a work in progress. But
That's
anyway.
a lot of progress.
Yeah, I painted it. I mean, I'm always playing around with the process to see what makes me most comfortable, especially on the stream, because I mean, sometimes I'm a little bit, it's like sometimes I get into tedious stuff that's like, if I was painting, I would just do the tedious stuff, because sometimes when you're doing paintings, there are tedious parts that you do, but I also don't think that that's the most fun stuff for the stream. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Like the other week when I worked on that hand the whole stream, I just really felt like that was, I mean, it was necessary, but it was also a little bit of not a failure, but it was just like, it could have been better, I mean, like, yeah, maybe spending half of that time. I mean, maybe some people like to see the struggle, but they probably also like to see progress of the paintings too. So anyway, what were you gonna say? What were you saying?
I was gonna say you're really beating yourself up about that one stream.
I am, man. That's
it was fun.
Improve. Yeah, I know it was fine, but I also don't want to spend the whole stream making hands every time. And I think that if I would have, and no, I get your point. I totally get your point. I'm not beating myself up. We still had fun that night, But
yeah.
I also, like, if I would have taken the extra time, like if I would have spent a whole show modeling that Headless Horseman and done his hand and worked his hand out in position, then when I rendered it would have already looked okay when it came in. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here,
So does your hand app have a 2 thumbs option? Is that how you were able to pull off the koala?
No, I mean, it's a lot easier for me to sculpt things than it is for me to draw things in perspective.
Okay.
Because with sculpting, I can study the shape and it's just more natural for me. So that's why I always lean toward modeling stuff, Eva, thanks. The fingers and nails are amazing. Thank you. So I'm not sure how much more I need to do to this before it's ready to render. I think I might. Let's see. And by render, I mean push out the final shot. First of all, I think I'm going to change this document color to a lighter color so I can just kind of see what we're looking at. So I was thinking about.
Can you hear? Is my microphone so good you can hear me scratching my head?
No, but I could hear you type. I could hear you typing on your extra. Yeah, it's fine though. This is our lives,
Cranking that up. Yeah, I'm gonna type louder.
We're on computers, so. All right, so let me see. I just want to see. I just want to try something. So like in the concept, he's looking straight ahead.
Yeah, non-plus. Is that what you're going for? Non-plus? He's non-plus? I got to use that word more.
What does non-plus mean?
Non-plus. Oh, non-plus means, let's see here. To cause to feel indifferent or bored, a state of bewilderment or perplexity.
Yeah, I do
That's,
that. I often do that with my paintings. I don't know if you notice that or not. I like to do it.
yeah, just real nonplussed. That's how I would describe it. Nonplussed. Is it past tense? Let us know in the comments. What tense should nonplussed be in these sentences? And by comments, I mean chat.
Chat. Let us know in the chat. Let's see. Should I worry about this headphone? Maybe I'll just make his ear go back a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Eva, did y'all watch the Snyder Cut? Are y'all up to date on on the the DC multiverse or whatever we're calling it? What do y'all watch? Do y'all watch the comic movies? I'm just gonna. This is gonna be our Snyder Cut stream.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well,
I don't know,
oh,
man.
man.
Whenever I'm doing the screen share, it's like all of a sudden shit gets weird.
His hands are weird. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Koala hands in general, real weird.
Koala hands are fucking weird.
Are they actually called thumbs? Those two things that are thumbs like? Do they call them? Do they have 4 thumbs?
I don't know, man. I mean, they have just specially adapted hands, probably for climbing, you know. But I'm not exactly sure, like, if they're classified as thumbs.
Let's find out. They've probably got some word that only applies to them.
I think this could probably work. Especially with this angle, it's like the ear doesn't look that weird. Where my arms at? Where my arms at? Where my arms at? Yeah, it does look weird.
What looks weird?
I'm kind of talking. I'm talking about this pose. Like I just moved his head, and now his whole fucking everything is crazy looking.
While not technically classified as thumbs. Here we go. Here's that content I've been looking for.
Yeah.
Hold on. They do have 2 opposable digits on their hands. Well, what do you call? How are you going to tell me they're not technically thumbs, but then not tell me what they technically are? What kind of content is this? These aren't interestingfacts.com. This is interestingnotfacts.com. Well, I'm not sure we've learned anything on this stream yet.
Opposable digits.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they probably don't have a hard time hitchhiking. They might get too many offers, though. They might have to turn down every other car.
Maybe so. The mesh is composed of multiple subdivision levels. What is happening here? That is not at all what ZBrush should be saying. ZBrush has been acting weird lately.
Man, my brain feels slow. I've had such a day. At one point today, I had to suddenly go figure out how an entire website worked because I hadn't gotten around to it in time for a sales call. And that destroyed me. Like looking at a complicated WordPress site and then trying to figure out just enough about how it all works to where you can talk about it knowledgeably in a sales meeting. Went from on top of the world to can't remember my own name. How about you? How was your brain day for you? How did your brain do today?
My brain was good. It started out good. Um, it got worse, and then it got better, and then it got a little worse, and then it was okay, and then it got better, and then it took it to a big dive. Yeah, it took a real big dive, and then it got better.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much typical day for me.
Sounds like you're keeping track of it though. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yep. I
Say
keep a journal.
say you can't improve anything you don't measure.
It's true. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out if it's worth it to even do this with this head. I was going to try not to spend too much time on this tonight, but whatever. Hopefully, maybe it's interesting to some people. I'm going to try to stretch this ear. Two thumbs up, says Ethel. All right. Let me, yeah, this is something I probably shouldn't have done.
Undo, undo, undo. Just unplug your computer real quick. It won't save.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's just, it's like I just opened a can of worms that never mind.
Well, I think it looks good.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. I had to move the head, and then it's like, oh, now the ear doesn't line up. So now I'm moving the ear, and then I'm gonna think, oh, the arm doesn't work now. So it's like I just effed myself.
Well, what would be the fun? What would be something fun we could do? What if we made them giving us the finger?
All right, I can get that done in like 4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 hours.
Crank up that app. Let's see how many thumbs we can add.
True. I'm just trying to get it so this ear looks like it's bending back a little bit and it's being cuffed, or being the headphones are pulled up to it. Now it looks a little too high, so I'm just gonna make it lower. Now it just looks weird.
What was your favorite part about the Snyder Cut?
It was. I liked that it. I liked that it had more character. Oh my god, my brain's going down. My brain is going down now.
Look at me. Look at me. Snyder Cut. Snyder Cut. Quick. First thing that comes to mind. Snyder Cut. Go.
Yeah, I'm trying. I just can't think of words. Hold on. I need to sit down.
Okay.
It's been a long day. My brain's been through a lot of different cycles.
Yeah.
The Snyder Cut. I liked how they gave character arcs to more characters.
Yeah.
All the people in the Justice League had a character arc, and so you were invested in the story. They weren't just, more people in suits or whatever doing stuff.
Yeah. I really liked the pacing of the first half. I thought it could have kept going, I would have taken a 5-hour movie if they'd have had a reason to maintain that pacing.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna load this again, and I'm not gonna worry about it. How do you like them apples?
That's that undo we've been talking about.
We're just gonna render this. Forget it. Perfectionism is not gonna get me this time. Not gonna get me this time. It is kind of jumping around though.
Even though Zack Snyder released the perfect movie over the weekend, we're not going to let perfectionism get to. I'm just kidding.
You really thought it was the perfect movie?
No, not at all. I'm just. I'm just trying. I'm tying it all together. That's what I'm here for. I'm your. I don't know who's somebody that helps people tie things together.
Zack Snyder.
Yeah. I'm the Snyder to your. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't think. My brain's had a lot of problems today. It's gonna be really fascinating.
We gotta both drink some water.
Stream.
Let's take a water break.
Okay.
Water break.
Future people are gonna look back on the stream as the quintessential example of when two men just fall apart, when their brains have had too much and they can't do it anymore.
Yeah. Not me though. I'm gonna pull it back together. I don't do that.
You don't do that?
I don't give up anymore. I used to give up. That was the old me. Now I say, F that, man.
Okay. And you don't give up.
I don't give up ever. And if Zack Snyder can do it, I can do it. Never give up.
Yeah. It's our boy.
What?
I said, that's our boy.
That is our boy.
What's Keyshot 7? What's that all about?
This is the software we're in right now. So what this does is, this is software that'll take your 3D model and it'll render it. So it's a renderer. In other words, this is ZBrush. This is where I sculpt the thing, and then I render it. And rendering means it's like complicated software that can basically fake or simulate light, all kinds of different lighting and materials and stuff. And so long story short is that Keyshot is what I use to get the shot. And so what I'll do is I'll render it out and then bring it into Photoshop, and then we'll start painting.
Okay. And are you just rendering one angle, or is it like doing some fancy 360 stuff?
You can make it do fancy 360 stuff, but I'm just going to do one angle. I'm just doing the shot that'll be the painting. And so, like, I know you guys have seen me do this kind of stuff before, but probably not exactly like this, because this time I painted it. So when I bring it into Photoshop, I already have it. It's going to be a lot different. I'm going to repaint the whole thing, but when I bring it into Photoshop, I'll have an idea of stuff. And, I already added some colors so I can see how the colors play together. The colors will be changed too, but yeah. So right now what I'm seeing is,
Kimberly says in a private chat, renderer, I barely even know her. What do you think about that? Oh, yeah, got him.
That's pretty cheeky.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, I think that's strike one.
Well, it's a private chat, though. It's private chat. You blew up her spot.
Yeah. Well, that'll teach her. that'll teach her to tell me things in confidence.
Yourself, the posts about the thumbs. I don't know what that is. You see, I meant. I don't.
Yeah. How
Understand
about
that.
2 thumbs up? I think that's what it is. Is that it? Or is hold on, wait.
I don't know if that's a pun.
Oh man, I
You're in
think
thin ice.
that's right. That's strike one for you too. I'm keeping
Um,
track.
what was I gonna do? Oh, I need to change these color of these fingernails.
What color are you thinking?
I just need to change them to a lighter color. But I see that ZBrush is getting ready to poop its pants.
Hmm.
No, maybe not. Okay.
Oh, they are
Jesus.
called thumbs. We're gonna settle this. Yeah.
So they are called thumbs.
That's what we're being told. It's hard to extend my trust out that far though. I need to see some data to back that up. I mean, not really. I believe you.
I mean, it's obvious that they're thumbs.
Right. But you know, scientists, they like to give names to everything. Every little thing's got a different name. I bet a thumbnail is called something different than a fingernail. They're the same thing. Come on. What would you call them, Dan?
I don't know. I mean, I'd call them thumbs probably because I'm I mean, that's what I've been calling them in my brain. I even said myself, they have 2 thumbs. That's weird, right?
Hmm. Yeah, okay.
Because if you look at their hands, what is going on here, dude?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make these. I'm used to them being dark, but like the over here, I mean, this doesn't matter that much, but over here they're blending in.
I think if it was me, since they hail from Australia, I'd call them something like Duberwallies.
That is what they're called, right? Duberwallies.
Duberwallies, yeah. I think
Oops.
animalfacts.com. Let's check animalfacts.com. We got a source being cited. I'm going to log in my account at animalfacts.com. Animalfacts.com koala thumbs. Yep, they have 2 Duberwallies on each hand. Got it. Got it in one.
Is that what it's called, Duberwallies?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Right on. If anybody's wondering if I've lost my mind or not, I'm just trying to get these. The record's got to be black. I guess it doesn't have to be black, but and I'm so used to seeing these nails this color. It's like changing them. Let's consult the. Yeah, I mean they're black, but it doesn't matter that much. But you know what? We're gonna keep them like this. F it. Why didn't they change back?
Wait, if I understand the software correctly, you can texture him with a bathroom. Is that what I was seeing in Keyshot?
Yeah, well, you can it's HDRI lighting, which is a lighting environment. I'll show you in a minute because I'm probably going to use one of those.
Okay, and we can put him in a bathroom.
You can put them in totally put them in a bathroom. We'll do that.
Okay,
We'll do that for you.
I'd like to see it.
Now it's only filling one of them. Why is it doing this to me? Is it just
You think two thumbs would be an advantage in a bathroom or a disadvantage? I mean, it's something they've
Probably,
never had to worry about, but
probably, depending on what you're doing, I'd say that actually a disadvantage. I can't think
yeah,
of
that's what I
anything.
think.
I can't think of anything that where like two thumbs would be an advantage in a bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, they don't fit on your toothbrush, so you just got a thumb slapping your cheek while you're trying to brush your teeth. That's no
Yeah.
good.
Nope. Um, Taking a shower, maybe you can. Nah.
Nah, I mean, you're still just holding a rag. How many thumbs does that take? I posit one. You a rag or a loofah man?
That's personal. That's too personal.
Is it? I mean,
Yeah.
here we are putting koalas in bathrooms, and you can't even tell your dearest friends and family whether you use a rag or a loofah.
Watching two duper willies. Fingernails look straight black. There is enough gray around the fingernail to separate from the black record so you can clearly see it. Yeah, I'll probably just do some tricks in Photoshop to pull them off of each other. Yeah, I mean, I know what they are like in real life, but as far as doing an illustration goes, you got to think about how it comes off visually too.
Plus, he's very cool and likely has pink fingernails.
I was thinking about making his fingernails like, yeah, I was thinking about painting his fingernails because he's like a DJ. He's in the club scene.
Yeah.
So that might be coming. Keyshot's really effing me over right now. I'm not going to worry about it, though, because no time. No time for complaining.
How's it effing you? Taking too long?
It's acting real squirrely and not... Yeah, it's kind of acting squirrely and, like, not really listening to me.
Hmm. Well, I've thought through everything that one does in the bathroom, and I see no advantage to having a pair of Duberwallies.
All right. Well, I guess that's settled.
I'll post my notes online later. We'll leave a source in the comments.
Where do you see the bathroom? Oh, here we go. Yep.
Yeah.
See, we just put them in a bathroom. Do you see how the changes of the light?
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with the light though. I'm looking for neutral light, because I want to make all the lighting decisions in Photoshop. So I'm gonna look for interior with even lighting, boring lighting.
Yeah, I think Eva's having some text to talk problems.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I can't.
You can't.
If I can't figure it out, I can't respond to it. So I do read them. I do read them. I just can't.
I'm just imagining she's on her fourth or fifth attempt at telling her phone how to spell Duberwallies. Yeah,
Totally.
no, I think he's. Yeah, we're gonna put him in a club, and we're gonna put him in the club with paint, digital paint. Do you have like a scene that's like a nuclear reactor melting down? That would be cool for lighting if you think about it.
It would be cool. But I'm not going to make any lighting decisions here. I'm actually making the lighting look worse in here where there are no harsh shadows, where there aren't any real like decisions being made about the lighting because it hinders me once I get into Photoshop. You guys will see. It's like I'm rendering this and then I'm going to bring it in and paint it. Even though it looks kind of finished now, it's like this is really just to get an idea for colors, and it's going to look a lot different when it's done, You know what I'm saying?
I believe you.
So doing the lighting in here is not what I want to do. Let's see. There's one thing that I'm looking at here. It might seem like I'm losing my mind, but I'm looking at these headphones, and I don't know if I want them to be overlapping his arm. He's got to turn too much for that to happen. So I think they're going to be separate. Let's look at the original. See, the original, he's like real stiff-necked and like looking straight ahead. It's kind of funny, but when I tried to do that, it opened up a whole can of worms.
Are two of their toes stuck together? Is that the price they paid for two thumbs?
If you look at their feet, yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's disgusting. And also, I love it.
Yeah.
Weird.
They got really weird appendages.
Made some
odd
decisions about evolution.
All right, we're going to see how quick we can do this. I got to make a change here. First of all, I'm going to change the background back to dark. Skin shade 4, okay. I'm going to turn all the paint off. And, okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to transpose this and this and this and this and this and this and this.
Sure about that?
Yep. And I'm gonna. I know, man. I know. And then I'm gonna. Mask this.
Beat it, cat. Beat it.
Anybody have any big spring break plans? No, I don't have any spring break plans. Do you? How about you? Anybody else? When is spring break? It's been a long time for me since spring break. Pretty good koala nose. I'm going to go to Florida and get naked. I just decided. Yeah.
Let's go to Florida and lick everything.
Whoa.
That's what they do at spring break, man. They're real lickers down there.
Whoa. They are real lickers down there.
When is spring break? Is that like a national holiday yet? If not, what's it going to take?
I think everything's funnier without a neck.
It's a fact. Which is why giraffes are not funny at all. They're the least funny animal if you think about it. Man, did you see that picture of the Juicy Lucy that people shared with us in Slack earlier? That's the most disgusting looking hamburger I've ever seen in my life. Well, I can
show us a picture of a Juicy Lucy.
I'm gonna. You guys, oh my God. It's painful. Tell me what y'all think about this. Let's see if it'll let me paste links. I broke it. What a jerk. Check out that Juicy Lucy picture. It's terrifying.
How did you do it? Oh, that's right. You're allowed to do links.
Yeah. King of the whatever. Let's learn more about koalas on the animalfacts.com. https theanimalfacts.com.
That's so weird that this looks so weird now. What do you guys think? You guys think? I'm just talking about the pose.
I want to see a mustache. I won't know. It's hard to say until I see a mustache on him.
All right. Anybody else have any thoughts? Your mustache suggestion has been noted and thrown
just
into
how I judge.
Thrown into the trash pile.
That's how I judge animals, is by their mustaches. I'm still looking for koala facts here. I'm trying to fill this stream with knowledge. Boom. Here we go. Fact file. Phascolarctus cinereus. That's probably how you say it. Suckers live to be 18 years old, son. Just old enough for spring break.
Kind of like this because he's like chilling. I'm in a different zone right now, man. I'm sorry, but I'm listening. You're looking for koala facts, and
what? Go ahead.
There are none. There are none on the whole internet. You know, I looked up koala facts the first week.
Exactly. Did you?
Yes, I did.
What'd you learn? Do you know their babies are called Joeys? That's real Australian. I think every kind of baby's called a Joey down there, down under.
Yeah. Is that baby kangaroos too?
I think so, yeah. Not sure how I'd even find out such a thing.
I'm wondering if the first pose or the second pose is better.
Can you show them side by side?
I cannot. I don't have the technology for that. So this one, I think I can maybe show them. I've got a cat meowing at me. I think this one's probably better. Okay, so there's this one.
Okay.
It's not gonna let me do it. It's doing weird shit. I've also got a cat chewing on wires. Dude, please stop. Dude, don't chew on that.
Down, dude, down. Can he hear me?
He can hear
Leave him
you, and he
alone.
also doesn't care. He doesn't care what you say either.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. I know that sounded really rude,
Infuriating.
but he's being rude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the other pose. Dun, 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 dun. And I think that him looking up a little bit is better. I think I've already decided that him looking up a little bit's better.
Well, glad to help. This is a Socratic method. I just ask you what you. I just ask you questions until you decide. I think that's how that works. You ever read a book called Ishmael? It's about a monkey, actually a gorilla.
I'm driving myself. There are several things driving me crazy right now. Give me just a second.
Okay. Okay.
I can't just let my cat eat wires indiscriminately over here. So that's got to be taken care of. He's being real cool. Hey buddy, he knows
Very
I can't
cool
get him
cat.
either. There's like this table is so tight. Come on, man. Dude. All right. I just say dude at him until he stops. Then there's the volume button is stuck on the all the way to the top position. Go away.
Cool.
What the? That's from him chewing on the. He just broke my headphones. That's what that is.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. Hey,
Super
I can hear
cool.
myself.
Yeah, that's because of the broken headphones. Super cool. All right, so. All right, we've got to make a decision here. Anybody in the chat? This is the first pose, and his head is a little bit different on each of these two different poses. We're now in a telemarketing service center. Oh, we got Jonathan's doing a mod thing.
Yeah, I'm helping.
I just completely effed up this whole fucking thing.
Whoa, no eyeballs.
Well, this is because of ZBrush. ZBrush is like.
It's making me sick.
ZBrush did it to me. It did it to me. It's doing stuff to me.
Oh my God, it's making me uncomfortable.
This transpose thing. Okay, here we go.
Eva's over here dropping knowledge. Joey is an Aboriginal language. Is the Aboriginal language means small animal? Joey is Scythe Collective. Ooh, what's Scythe? Cliff is Cliff Collective. That's
All right, I'm
gotta
gonna
be a word.
I'm gonna pull these up for just a couple minutes, and if nobody's got a preference, I'm just gonna decide. Let's see. There's like no difference in them at all. This is what happens when you're a weirdo.
How can you tell without a mustache, though?
Your mustache suggestion has been noted. We put it in the box, the noted box, and that box goes into the trash at the end of the night. But it has been noted. Which one? I guess.
Label them for me. Forward and backwards. I like backwards. Lean back.
His head is up. His head is down. His head is up. His head is down.
Head up. Which one do you like?
There's a couple weird things about this one where you can't see the needle thing here.
Hey, you can
Ethel
paint a
hates
needle in.
texting. Sith is a mistake.
Okay. Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know what to say.
Okay. Cool. It's all right.
Collective norm. Okay, cool. So you can have little Joey rocks. Little Joey. Lots of bugs are probably Joeys.
Kind of like Johnny in Philly.
Yeah, it's just a word. It means this is a word. Which one did you choose?
John. I'm not sure yet. I think it's really just something that I've got to decide. I've got to go on a journey on my own and decide, because I don't think that the difference is big enough for anybody else to care at this point.
Did you ever have one of those little kids record players? They were only for kids. You weren't allowed to have one if you were older than a kid.
I don't think so, no.
Let's see if I can find the one that I had. Those things were wild. Yeah, that's the one. Oh my God. Look at this. I'm gonna figure out how to view that image, and then boy, I'm really gonna link it in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, autocorrect. You can actually turn off autocorrect. I've done it before. On my tablet, I use a keyboard, and I often purposefully type fake words, and autocorrect ruins my whole groove. So you can just turn that off. We can do some tech support here. You want an iPhone or an Android? I can walk you through turning off that autocorrect right now, live.
I think she likes it, though. I think she prefers to have the autocorrect. Because, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think about turning off autocorrect, but then I think better of it, I think, because I can't fucking spell, man. I need autocorrect.
I think you can disable autocorrect, but it'll still like tell you if you misspelled something. It just doesn't automatically change the word.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's right there in the name. Okay.
Correct.
Yep. No, 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 no. No, I don't. Turning off. All right, this rendering thing is getting out of hand, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like the Snyder cut, but for one still photo of of a koala.
Well, it's not just that though. I mean, it's the painting. You know, it's
Yeah.
this is the composition of the painting. See, like these two things touching here, that's not great. Yeah. All right. I need 5 more minutes.
Granted. And then what? Then what after 5? I say we paint the town red. Spring Break. Did you see that movie Spring Break where they go spring break? Like
Is that
100
real?
times in the movie? Yeah. Yeah, it's about oh, what's that guy's name? Oh my god.
James Franco.
James Franco. Yeah. And he's on spring break.
And he just says spring break.
Yeah. Wakes up and
All right.
he's lost his keys and he goes on an adventure with his buddies to find his keys and his baby and his missing buddy. I think that's how it goes.
Really? That's different.
Yeah, Mike Tyson is there.
Oh, that's The Hangover.
Oh, yeah.
There's a movie called Spring Breakers with James Franco.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I just thought that movie was called Spring Break. Yep, Spring Breakers. That's what I'm talking about.
Now I can't get this to look right. This is driving me fucking crazy, dude.
I think it looks right. I don't know. I don't know what detail you think is bad. So it's hard to. Yeah, I don't have anything. Like they all look the same and good to me.
Yeah, it's these headphones.
What are they doing?
You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So when I turn it to the angle that I kind of want it, the headphones barely touch. This is called a tangent, where one thing barely touches another, and it looks like shit.
Okay. Can you
So
just increase the?
What you usually do in this situation is you do it so it's really covering it up a lot, or you do it so they're not touching. And I'm like, the other day I swore I had this like in a better spot where that wasn't happening, and I don't know what I did, but now it's happening.
Can you just increase the circumference of the arc between the earphones? Just separate them out a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, I could do something like that.
That's why they call me the problem solver. One day they'll call me that.
And the other thing that sucks is that I have to shut this down if I want to make any adjustments. Otherwise, my whole computer wants to freeze up while I'm. Okay, I'm gonna load this fresh because I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. And then I'm gonna. This is what I want.
but in a bathroom.
But in a bathroom that is set up for people with and animals with 2 thumbs.
Yeah.
CPU is at 19%.
That seems good.
Yeah.
It's pretty low as far as percentages go.
Also, one more thing.
Go on.
I was just showing everybody my new trick. You'll see it in a second.
Okay.
All right, now I'm going to back this up a little bit so I can crop it. Now I'm going to put it in. There was one that was pretty good. Los Angeles sunrise. Nope. These are all really
That's
cool
intense.
looking, but I don't want to use them, you know, because this is not the purpose of rendering this right now.
Yeah, but if you did want him to be in a middle school classroom, you got it covered. It's pretty neat. I wonder, like, is the utility of that feature to actually use those scenes? Like, surely not. Or
No,
can
it's to.
Okay.
It's just to mimic like natural light.
And if you export it, will it export without the background, even if you put it in one of the scenes?
Yeah, you can change the background to whatever you want, white or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, and you can even edit the environment. Here, I'll show you. Say, let me find one that's not crazy. Like this one. So the environment's still there, right? But you don't have to. You see, the light on him doesn't change when I just did that.
Oh, okay.
See?
Cool.
So, and then you can also mess it with it in here with the HDRI editor. You can make a new pin, and you can like say we wanted to cast. I'm going to do a real quick one because it takes a while to get these worked out correctly. But say I wanted to put a pink light on him, a bright pink light shining from the left side.
Okay.
I could do that in the HDRI editor. And if I wanted to put a blue light over here, you know.
Cool.
Yeah, so you can do a bunch of stuff with it. I'm not using it because I'm going to paint it.
Yeah.
Just a second. My cat is trying to scratch my television. Dude, what is going on with you tonight, buddy? Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff you can do, but we're not doing any of it. Nope. I just want a plain. Here's what we're going to do. There we go. Avaris industrial loading. Turn up the brightness. Dude. See, the thing is that I'm training him. I'm training my cat to do that when he wants attention. Because I can't just let him scratch my television. I have to react when he scratches my TV. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like training him to scratch my TV whenever he wants attention.
Gotcha. I got to refill my water. I'll be right back. I can talk to you from afar.
All right, we're going to render this out now. And I'm sorry for that little hiccup, but this is how it goes when you're streaming art. So I guess I'll just do it 6.4. Oh. Give him 3 thumbs? That's crazy talk. That's too many thumbs.
They don't even have thumbs.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. Why am I overthinking everything tonight so much?
I don't know.
It's that brain of mine.
I was saying they have Duberwallies. We looked it up.
That's what
on
it is.
veryrealanimalfacts.com.
Whenever somebody says the word Duberwallies, I start overthinking everything. It's just this weird thing I have. 1620. I mean, of course, you can say that if you want. I'm not trying to censor you.
Duberwally.
This is probably going to take a minute. So let's look up some club lighting. How's everybody doing out there? Do you guys like watching me struggle with rendering? Let me know in the chat. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite nightclub? Let me know in the chat. See, something like that would be cool. I've already got that one. I'm just going to do all kinds of colors. I tried some earlier renders I'll show you guys in a minute. And it's probably going to be embarrassingly close to what it just took me an hour to do. Dun, 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 dun. We got to remember to put lots of fog in there. That's for sure.
Accidentally burped in a client call the other day.
Like really loud?
I asked a friend of mine who was in there, and he's like, "Oh, not too loud," but we were laughing about it. And I'm like, "God, well, I'm sorry."
You just let it rip? Did you just like let it rip like you were? I mean, that's something that's been.
Yeah, no. I didn't like put one out there for the world to see. Just sort of slipped by, you know. So past like, my guard.
It happened while you were talking, like.
It happened between sentences, yeah. Little
nice.
Like a little baby, just can't keep my air in me.
That's what they always call you, right? Isn't that your nickname, baby? Little baby
yeah,
Jonathan?
Little baby Hollywood. That's my new
little
nickname.
Baby Burpee.
Hollywood.
Little baby Burpee Jonathan? No. Well, maybe it is. Is it? Did somebody call you Hollywood?
No, but I thought it was just the most pretentious name I could give myself. So from now on, call me Hollywood.
All right. I
What
guess
about you? What's your new nickname?
Hollywood.
God, we did it again.
We always end up having the same nicknames. This has happened to us so many times. God. This happens to us every week, you know?
I bought all those business cards that said "Call me Dan" on them.
Oh, well, that was a mistake because we both knew that my name was Dan since I was born.
Well, I thought you would choose a different nickname though. My bad. Do people still say that? Let's not
Yeah,
worry about it.
you just said it. I think people say it a lot. It means
They
something
probably
different
do.
now, though.
Oh shoot! What does it mean?
It means I accidentally burped.
Huh?
Well,
Wow, that
actually,
just worked
that's the
out.
same meaning. That's the same meaning, right? Pretty much.
What is?
It's just a more specific. You know what? We don't have to talk about this anymore. It's just a more specific. What was that? Is that it? No, it's not it. Just a more specific. Reason to say my bad. You say my bad when you're like, my fault, right? If you
Yeah,
burp,
sort
and
of.
if the definition of my bad changed to burping in the middle of the call, the definition just becomes more.
I consider, yeah, like my bad is like essentially the weakest of apologies because you're not actually apologizing, you're just admitting a fault. So I think excuse me is a slightly stronger apology. I don't know. I don't actually like my bad because real talk. I mean, people who say my bad aren't saying they're sorry. They're just saying, yep, and deal with it. That's my hot take of the week.
Well, I don't know. I think it's got a use because it's kind of like it's like an apology light when there are certain times when like a light apology is necessary. Like for instance, when you burp in the middle of a call.
I don't know.
Saying, I mean, like
Uh,
apologizing profusely is a little weird. Like, oh my God, I am
oh yeah,
so sorry. That's what you're saying.
yeah. You're right. That's the yep. I think that's the way it should be. I think you should fall to your knees. I think you should prostrate yourself and beg forgiveness all the time.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to ask for forgiveness in advance if I say
Uh-oh.
my bad, because
I forgive you.
yeah, thank you. 30%. It's only 30% done, but seems more done than that to me. You see what it's doing right now is it's going through each pixel and like just rendering it pixel by pixel, like how the light would hit it. Sometimes it takes a really long time.
Is the
Actually,
resolution really high on it?
I've got to.
Oh, yeah,
I've got to
yeah.
stop this. I had to stop it because I forgot to do something. Forgot to put a clown pass in it. I need it. Well, the resolution is 8:7. I guess I'll make it a little smaller, and then I can probably just blow it up with a plug-in. I guess. You think it's like them saying, "Oh well, I mean, it's not really that unapologetic, is it?"
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Really?
Yeah, it's a non-apology.
I think it's like
It's
a
not.
cool way to apologize.
Uh,
Like if you're super cool, you're like, "My bad." You know?
I mean, maybe the Fresh Prince can get away with it.
Just
But
the
he's on
one Fresh
TV.
Prince.
Just the one
True.
Fresh Prince could probably do it.
All right.
What's your hot take? Is your hot take that my bad is the best apology?
I don't think it's the best apology, but I also don't. I think it deserves a place in the apology spectrum.
Ooh.
Like, I don't think it should be. I don't think it should be stricken like from the English language. Is what you're saying. You're trying to censor me again.
You think so? Is that?
Yeah. Jonathan just changed his name to Hollywood in the in the Zoom call.
It's been
Nice. It's just acknowledging a mistake. It's not even an apology. Okay, well, I didn't know that. I've been just offending people my whole life. Every time I've said this, people have just been like, Dan and his non-apologies. It's like a quick apology. I mean, I say I'm sorry if it's really deserving, but it's a good term for people that apologize too much. You can say my bad for something that you really don't owe anybody an apology for, and it's kind of like an apology, but it's like a yeah. But I didn't know that I was like probably at least 50% of the people that I say that to they actually resent me for saying it. I didn't know that.
I think I don't know that. Yep, you're right.
It's a cultural thing. Yeah, I think it is a cultural thing. Although I don't know how I have such different culture.
Too much of the Fresh Prince. I've been telling you this. You gotta stop getting stop wearing your private school jackets inside out. Stop.
Nobody's ever gonna stop me from doing that.
And everything else he does. The end.
Nobody can ever stop me from doing that. All right. Let's see if that'll work.
Did you clown him?
Clown pass. So I'm hoping as I go through this process, I'll get a little bit faster at doing this stuff. I mean, I've done it a lot of times, but one thing I gotta work on is maybe trying to get things too perfect. I'm not sure. The stream is at 19%.
Seems good.
JCVD, punch a snake.
What? Are you reading something?
No, I'm just doing my new snake punch trick.
I gotta keep one eye on Twitch and one eye on Zoom.
No, that's it. That's the last thing that'll happen.
It's a good one. Is that what you do when you celebrate the CPU being low?
Yes.
Punch snake.
CPU low. Just punch the snake.
Boom. Really got him.
You really got him. All right. Did I change this to the right place? Today at 7:59. This is it. All right, first we're going to crop it to 1x1 square. Probably going to crop it a little bit more. It's good enough for now. And then we're going to automate. Isn't it here? Yeah.
Alien skin blow up 3.
Yeah. I'm going to see how good this does.
That's like trying to smartly make it a larger image.
Yeah, it does a better job than It does a better job than just using Photoshop's regular size up, in my experience. So there's the clown pass.
Sweet. Just print that. Send me a copy.
So this is the painting. This is the painting. Final PSD. What do you guys think about that process? It's not done yet. I mean, I haven't even started painting it yet, but
I think I follow it. Hard to say without a mustache, but I think I get where you're going with this.
yeah. Well,
That's how I compare things, man. You gotta respect the process. You don't really.
I do not. You're right. Now, why would that happen?
Well, how does it make the clown decisions that it makes? Like how the face and the hand are the same color.
It has to do with the subtools in ZBrush.
Okay.
Which reminds me, I need to close all this down. So, each one of these, it'll. Do you see how some of this is turning into a wireframe now?
Yeah.
So it'll turn each one of those into its own color.
Okay.
And that's it. All right, I'm going to save this and close it. Andy Warhol. Yep.
Did he paint in clown mode?
He did
How so?
soup. He made a soup one. He made us some soup stuff.
That doesn't sound like art. He painted a bowl of soup.
You know who
What do you
Andy
think
Warhol
about
is,
Andy
right?
Warhol? Yeah, I do. I'm doing what I call joshing.
Wow.
Yeah, what do you think about him? Hero or zero? Andy Warhol. Go, Dan. Go. Put your thoughts on the record.
I think he's I think his work is pretty cool. Definitely the first time I saw it, it turned my head. As far as like made me think stuff. Even though it's But then when I heard him talking about stuff, he's a little bit pretentious. So here are the other renders that I did earlier, and I don't know if I... This is when I was messing around with materials.
Like a
I knew I
pewter?
wasn't going to do this, but yeah, I was just messing around with how crazy looking I could make it. And this is one that I started putting a bunch of different lights in there to see the different reflections and stuff.
Looks good.
And then
I mean, it looks like a piece of plastic.
Yeah. And then this is a previous render before it was finished. And by God, if it doesn't look a little bit better, does it look better? It does, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Hard to say without a mustache. Show me both of them each with a mustache, and I can tell you. I'm gonna break you, Dan. I think what's great about koalas is they don't even have a place for a mustache.
They already kind of
that
have
little-
a mustache.
What? What do I not know about koalas?
Kinda. Well, I mean, if you look at their face, they kind of do. They have like a different colored hair right here. Hey, Kimberly closed all 3 rings.
What's she doing? Walking?
I don't know. We're in competition. So.
Well, a little behind the scenes action. She's actually eating a bowl of cereal right now. So if one of those rings is a bowl of cereal, then I get it.
She closed all 3 rings by eating a bowl of cereal. All right.
Do you get to decide what your rings mean to you? Is that how that app works? Can one of my rings be?
It's not how it works at all.
Around? Oh.
Not how it works. All right, I'm just what it is that I went a little bit too flat with the lighting, and now like this nose doesn't have any definition to it. But I'm just gonna
think how many rings you'd close if your rings were rendering this photo. Nothing.
I guess.
Oh, man, I'm working hard over here.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't want pity laughs. None of that. No, sir.
Wait, I guess you're saying that it took me too long to render this?
I'm just saying you put a lot of work into rendering it.
I know. I put a lot of
work Kimberly putting that bowl of cereal.
I put a lot of work into sculpting it, and then so that's why I'm thinking, yeah, why half-ass the render after spending all that time sculpting it? You know?
Yeah.
Because all that sculpting was for this one shot, so that's why it takes a while. And I actually think I might like this one better. And I think it's probably just because it's actually showing some light. And so I don't know if the angle's better. I think it's probably just because the lighting's better.
Is the brighter one the one you just did?
Yeah.
If you could choose what your rings meant, what would you choose? Little app measuring your success.
I don't know. That's a good question. More 3D. What is more 3D? This one, probably this one, because the light is more. There's more light happening, more light stuff. Like when I eventually paint this, it will be more. It'll be 3D too. Like this render's cool, like just out of the box, but this one, I don't know if I like this shot better or not. Fuck it. I'm just going to paint this one. If my rings were anything I wanted them to be.
Sleep's got to be on that list. And maybe, for me at least.
Closing your sleep rings? Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I could get a ring that's just staring at a candle burning. How do rings work exactly? I think we need to prep the room. Give us a rundown of the ring situation.
Well, the rings are the amount of steps that you do, equal calories burned, and so you close the rings by burning a certain number of calories, and then standing is another one. Just the act of standing up.
Oh, wow.
Because you're supposed to stand up a couple times, 12 times, 1,500 times a day, whatever.
Okay.
And the third one is exercise. You're supposed to get a certain amount of exercise every day.
Is sitting a ring?
Sitting is anti-ring. Sitting is definitely a ring.
Does it ever take points off your ring?
No,
Like it
doesn't.
Okay. And does it base all this information on gyroscopes or horoscopes, as the Greek call it?
I think it definitely bases everything off of gyroscopes.
Heteroscopes, I think, is what you mean.
Horoscopes, yeah, they're I have them set up all around my house.
Okay.
And yeah. And they watch me. I don't know how it well works.
So you probably put your watch on one of those. Oh, go ahead.
I think it's definitely horoscopes. Yeah.
It makes sense. They make them so small now.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what one is. I don't know what they are.
Okay. Well, I could go into it, but I won't because I would be wrong. I can tell you what I vaguely remember from 1994 when one of my teachers explained them to me. That's probably quality content.
Maybe so.
Think how many rings you could close if you put your watch on one of those little birds that drinks water. Probably at least one.
What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I like the brown background too, Eva. Talking about closing rings, dog. I thought that's where we are. That's where we're at, dog.
Man,
I don't know
I'm
why you
like,
insisted I call you dog.
It doesn't matter. It's like, it's my request.
I respect it.
Yeah, you're gonna respect my request. Now you change it. I like the brown background one because you can see a lot of detail. I less like the way you see the left eye. Now I change it. The draw ring.
Yeah, I get it. That's a good one. Drawing ring. The draw ring. I think one of your rings should be drawing, Ben. Put that on your phone. Put that on your watch.
Oh, yeah. Dude, my brain is like gone.
Yeah.
It really is. I can't believe how dim-witted I am tonight. You're like saying stuff, trying to say stuff, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, it's because it's like, well, for one thing, this is what I'm doing right now is not super easy. So I am trying to concentrate a little bit. I'm not saying, hey, I need silence or anything. I'm wondering why my materials look so much different on this one. But yeah, you're right. My wits are being sucked up by this stuff right now. And it's because of my perfectionism.
You know what they say? Perfect is the enemy of getting this painting done.
Yeah.
Nothing? Oh God, you're spent, dude.
Well,
wrap it up.
I
Shut it
feel like
down.
I feel like I'm taking too long. I feel like I'm taking too long already, and you keep saying stuff that makes it sound like I'm taking too long. So I'm like,
Yeah, that's the fun of it.
yeah. So
No topic is too taboo here, except for other topics. Be nice, folk. What would one of your rings be, Eva? If you got to choose your own KPI, which is basically what rings are, but you don't get to choose them. And for reference, I think KPI is another word that just means metric. What would tell us in the chat, y'all? What would your rings be?
I'm trying to think of some good rings. I don't know.
If I was gonna cheat the system, one of my rings would be meetings, just so that I could close that ring every day, no problem. And then I might have a ring that's like too tired to cook. Could that be a ring?
Totally.
I'd probably get pretty close to that one each day.
%. Too tired to cook.
Kimberly says her rings are cereal, herding cats, and cursing out loud. Cursing out loud's a great ring. It's good.
Nice. Ring around the tub.
Yeah, close that ring around the tub.
Why is this material acting so strangely?
Hard to say without a mustache. I'll stop.
True.
That mustache joke hasn't gone anywhere this whole time. I think if I say it a 10th time, I don't know that I'm at 10 yet, but apparently at 10 it becomes funny again.
Maybe.
Wait, that might mean that it should have been funny the first time. I'll work that into the next stream.
Okay. Oh God, I'm just trying to get the fucking right material on here and it's not working. What is it? Is it, I mean, I've tried all the ones that I thought it was. It's probably bathroom.
What do you
want
the
materials,
it to look like?
The materials are not behaving the same way as they were the other day. So it's messing with me.
Oh, what are the tune materials like? Is that like cartoons? What is that called? Cell shading?
Yeah, it probably fills it with, yeah.
Oh, it's just like it's not much of a texture or material.
Yeah, I think some people do stuff with it that is like, I really honestly don't understand why, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Is there like a leather material? You could hit his nose with leather and that'd probably be dead on. It's all porous and
Dang.
yeah, couch sitting. That's a heck of a ring right there. A little too easy. I'd be knocking that one out of the park.
Couch sitting?
Yeah, that's what Eva says. Sitting on the couch after work when I'm really tired. Like it's a very specific ring and also very achievable. I like it. Is there a scene that's like under a downtown bypass? Like maybe it has a hobo in the background and it's a little dark and you feel like you could probably get into trouble there?
I don't know. We'll check. Let's see. Outdoor. Yeah, there might be. There's a hobo in the back of this one, I think.
Oh, there's an alley.
Yeah.
An industrial waste facility. Yeah. Like a recycling center in there. What do you think about recycling?
I can dig it.
Yeah.
I can dig it. Yeah, I recycle. And anytime I see somebody not recycling, I definitely get really mad at people. And I think that's the best thing to do.
Do you know all the rules of recycling? Are you one of the folk that understand all the different codes on plastic?
Not at all. Do you?
Me either. Yeah, I understand. I don't know what the numbers mean, but I know that you can look at the numbers and then check your recycling center to see if they accept those numbers.
Okay.
But that's the extent of it.
I just put them all in the thing out there. And then I feel like I'm a good person.
It'll probably work itself out. I like going to the dump in the recycling center. I ain't gone to a dump in a long time. I blame the pandemic. You like going to the dump, Dan? Yeah.
No. I mean, I'm like maybe indifferent, I guess you'd say.
Sounds like we need to make a dump run, Dan.
Dump
show you around. Introduce you to the fine folk down at the county dump. It's only 45 minutes outside of town.
Dump run.
You can ask anybody. I love a dump run. We can take your car to the dump.
Yeah, we could. We could take any car to the dump. We could take any vehicle to the dump.
Very
right?
true. If it can make a 45-minute drive, we can. Both ways.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm just struggling with mashing all these buttons, dude. Okay, we're getting a little closer. Guess I'm just never gonna get it like I had it before.
Can't go home again. Never read that book, but I like to drop that saying into place here and there. You never go home again. Whenever
Is that a book?
Make somebody feel sad. I think there's a book based on some guy came to Asheville and wrote a book, and it's Asheville's favorite son. I think his name's Thomas Wolfe.
Oh yeah.
I think the book's called something like "Go Home, Angels." He really didn't like angels.
He didn't.
It's my interpretation. Don't quote me on that.
I guess I don't blame him. Well, I do blame him. What's not to like about Angels?
I hadn't read the book. I'm not sure. It's called Look Homeward, Angel, a story of the buried life. You love a good colon in the title.
I love it.
That's to differentiate it from his other book, Look Homeward, Angel, Part 1.
No. No.
All right. I'm sorry. I brought it up. Let's see where this guy's from. Thomas Wolfe. Oh, live to be 38. Shit. I missed my chance of writing a great American novel. It's probably fine. Born in Nashville.
You think so?
Yeah, I'll work it out in my 60s. Everybody's like, yeah, just do it in your 60s. Studied at UNC Chapel Hill. Yeah. He got a BA, not in anything, just a BA. That's old school.
I mean, is Thomas Wolfe is like isn't there another author named Thomas Wolfe or Tom Wolfe? And they're two different people?
I don't know. There's a couple Tom Wolfes on Wikipedia.com. I'm sorry, .org. Don't go to .com. Tom Wolfe. Are you thinking of the one that wrote the electric Kool-Aid acid test?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a Tom Wolfe. Guess we really taught the stream something this day.
Yeah.
Tom Wolfe's. Write it down.
It's pretty confusing.
Wow, I go back to the chat and Eva's just getting raunchy with it.
Yeah, that's
talking
why
about
I'm
dumps. Look, if you haven't ever made a dump run, I'm turning the camera. I'm looking directly at you and I say, if you've never made a dump run in your life, kids, do it. You may or may not regret it. Just take something with you. Just take a bag of trash, go to the dump and be like, sir, where do I put this? And they will weigh your car when you're going in. And then you'll throw that bag of trash away and they'll weigh it when you're coming out. And they'll be like, that's $1. And then you give them $1.
What?
Yeah, they weigh your car.
Oh yeah,
that's how much your car weighs.
That's how they tell you, right?
Yeah. And if you ever got like paint you need to get rid of, you can do that on Fridays, every other Friday. I'm going to just tell everybody how the dump works. But you need to mix it with cat litter for a week before you take it to the dump, people. You need to mix that with cat litter and that'll muck it up because they only want muck.
What are we talking about?
Talking about the dump.
No, what are you mixing with cat litter?
Oh, paint.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to get rid of. If you ever got paint, you got to get rid of. You can't just throw that in the trash unless you want to get a fine and or maybe a bad fine. Yeah, the dump boys. That's what they call us, Kimberly. Yeah. Dump boys. That's right.
Dump boys. I ran a Facebook ad. I ran a Facebook ad for the stream today. Go watch the stream. Dump boys. The brain dead dump boys. I'm really feeling really brain dead. And I try to explain. I try to explain like what is going on in my head as I'm doing this art stuff. And it's probably nobody really cares, but it's just it's hard because I don't want to do things that take a lot of time because I feel like I'm boring people. But at the same time, like I got to get this right because I spent a lot of time sculpting it this week.
Yeah,
So
I get it.
I mean, I watch some art streams on Twitch that are like, they don't talk. They don't even talk. They don't even try to do anything cool like punch snakes
Jeez,
or dump boys.
what a
No,
sadness. You ever just hop in their chat and you're like, "This is a sadness."
no,
Just
because
play it for 'em?
it's not boring because you're just watching them chill and do art.
Ah,
You know. So what I'm saying is I really shouldn't worry about it. I shouldn't worry about
Yeah.
anything, and all I ever do is worry about stuff, and I shouldn't worry about anything. Dump boys.
one
All
of your
right.
rings can be worrying.
Oh, that's right. I would like double it. I would be kicking everybody's ass at the worry ring.
Yeah,
This is a little more like it. I'm changing back to the painting. So this really is the painting.
okay.
And I might have forgot to do the clown pass on this, but I don't care anymore. Do you know what I mean when I say that this isn't going to be the final one, though? It's going to have a lot. It's going to be like completely covered in paint. So I don't even know why I took all that time.
Yeah, you can fix it in post, and where post is paint. Is that how it works? Am I helping?
Yep.
You can put a
see
mustache
how it
on
goes.
anything with paint.
You really
That's
can.
okay. I haven't left my mustache dreams in the gutter yet. I'm not taking my mustache dreams to the dump. No, sir.
You could definitely put a mustache on anything, even on stuff that doesn't usually have a mustache. You could do it.
Yeah. Stuff that doesn't even need a mustache, like Charlie Chaplin. You can put a mustache on him if you want.
Like another mustache on Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bigger mustache beneath his mustache. We could do
Or
that.
even a smaller one. You could do a smaller one in the middle of
Yeah.
his already mustache.
That's the power of art,
Right?
man. We can do anything. We can put mustaches anywhere.
Yeah. You really could. All right, we're close to being ready to work now. The street. What time is it? 8:30. Wow, we've been going for 2 hours. Well, hey. We got a lot of mustache talking.
Yep. We learned nothing about mustaches, but a lot about the dump. Couple things about koala Duberwallies. How they've got 2 Duberwallies on each hand, and 2 of their Duberwallies have grown together on their feet. What else?
Yeah, it's weird because like when you see that, you really see. It's like a blatant adaptation. Like you can just see.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see evolution happening there.
Yeah.
You can tell that this was not very long ago 2 fingers that fused together.
Yeah. It's cool.
Here, I'll show you this diagram that I found. Did you see this?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Good for them.
Good for them.
Yeah. I think they really got it together, those bottom toes.
Yep. In the end, I think that I made a good choice by re-rendering this.
You got some more light on there? You got some more depth, I guess, or
Yeah, just like I like the angle better. The funny thing is that it looks cooler here, but it's got nothing to do with what the final one's gonna be. I don't think. Well, I mean, it's gonna have something to do with it, but I mean, it's
I
got
sure
like
hope so.
highlights.
If the last paint, if you paint over this and you don't even paint a koala bear, we're gonna have to talk about this stream's format, Dan.
I don't know. That would be a pretty cool move. Like that would be something that Banksy would do.
Oh my God, Banksy! I heard he does art. Did you see
No.
that into the gift shop
Yeah.
or enter the gift shop or exit the gift shop? Yeah, you think that guy's Banksy?
Maybe. Could be. The expression on his face, details, eyes, nose, mouth is perfect. Thank you. I will take that. I'll take that compliment. Look at how far off the screen I am. Jeez. One of these days we'll get it together. I'll get it together. That guy could be Banksy. We're talking about a documentary about Banksy where they interview this guy about Banksy the whole time, right? And then they start saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, maybe this guy is Banksy."
Yeah, or I don't remember if they imply that in the documentary or if it's just something that is conversation around the documentary. It's been a while since I watched it.
I think they almost like maybe allude to it and then they veer away from it because I mean, you know, they've got to maintain the mystery.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. I can't believe I just yawned on stream. I'm like,
Yeah,
I've been up for
you're bad.
Yeah, I excuse me. I apologize. Please forgive me. I know not what I do.
It's all right.
Please.
It's okay. This is. Wow, is that a
Take it,
Bryan
man.
Adams song?
Take it. You know it is. I think it's the theme song. Is that the one that's the theme song for Prince of Thieves? Let's check that out.
Hey, I got a clown pass. All right. Hey, I left it on there. Hey, all right. Did you say something? Am I zoning out? Did you ask me a question?
No, I'm looking up. Yeah, I did. I asked what was the first cassette tape you ever owned?
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I did not. But I'm asking you now.
That is a good question. I want to say it was an Alice in Chains tape. But that's probably
Incorrect.
not true.
It was a Bryan Adams tape. You're
It
wrong.
was not. It was definitely not that. I know the first album I ever had on vinyl
Okay.
was Whitney Houston's Whitney.
Nice.
And
First
then I got
vinyl I ever.
do you remember that
Do it.
Columbia House
I do.
from 100 years ago?
Yeah, you get 16 CDs for the price of $1.
Yep. So I
Amazing
did that.
they
but
ever
it was,
went out of business.
Yeah, I did that, but I got vinyl.
Okay. I think the first vinyl I ever owned was probably the Robin Hood cartoon on audiobook.
That's the craziest thing that anybody's ever said. What are you talking about?
Well, earlier I linked to you to the to my first record player. I think
I
I
didn't
think it
see
makes
it.
a lot of
Sorry.
sense. Oh, I'll find it. It's okay. It's okay. Coming in the chat. This sucker could play Robin Hood or the Fox and the Hound at multiple speeds. Look at that.
I didn't like Stone Temple Pilots that much. You liked Stone Temple Pilots, Eva.
I like Stone
I
Temple
liked per-
Pilots.
I liked Pearl Jam. I listened to Stone Temple Pilots, but I liked Soundgarden and Pearl Jam. All right, I don't know how I'm
Yeah,
gonna start on this.
I liked SCP, but they weren't anywhere close to the first music. My first cassette was Brian Adams Waking Up the Neighbors. I mean, your first cassette was Brian Adams Waking Up the Neighbors.
No, yours was.
That's true about me.
No, I liked. Okay, so I had Whitney Houston's Whitney, and I had "Slippery When Wet" by Bon Jovi, and I had
Both on vinyl?
yeah, I'm talking about the vinyl right at the moment. I'm talking about vinyl that I got
About
with the
vinyl.
Columbia House. The first music that I ever owned was that. And Whitesnake.
White Snake.
Yes. You don't know who that is?
I think I'm familiar with some sort of fiery incident with White Snake.
No, that was somebody else. That was White Lion.
Really?
Yeah, this is really weird to talk about. This is like so freaking. This is like the 80s. 100% 80s stuff. Wasn't it White Lion who had the arena fire? Or was it Def Leppard that had the arena fire? No, it was White Lion.
Or was it Great White?
Great White.
That's what it was. There's a whole Wikipedia page on it. It's called the Station Nightclub Fire. No, that's 2003. Is that the one? Yeah. There was one that happened in our lifetime. And by our lifetime, I mean my lifetime.
2003 sounds soon, like recent, but maybe it was.
Yeah, too many pyrotechnics, too small of a room. That's quite the tangent we went on.
Well, it was pretty much the best part of the show so far tonight, I think.
Wow.
Talking about White Lion?
Harsh.
Why is that harsh?
I've been killing it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I,
Yeah, you've been killing it.
I'm really, really bringing it.
You've been bringing it tonight.
People- Yeah.
And I've been non-responsive.
You responded. So first CD, Mighty Mighty Ballstones. What you got, Dan? Compact disc.
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. CD, was it? I mean, I automatically am going to say. Okay, CDs
He
were
was
later, so I was probably into music that Ethel stopped understanding both of us hours ago.
good call, Ethel.
Yep. Um, by the time CDs were started becoming a thing that everybody got, I was into like not really radio music anymore a lot. I guess that's maybe when I was listening to. I don't know what my first CD was. For some
What's your
reason I
first?
remember cassettes that I had a lot more.
Yeah, CDs. Like by the time CDs came out, I had my own spending money, so I could buy more of them. So having the first one probably made less of an impact. What was your first 8-track, Ethel? Which, or or is it more correct to say which were your first 8 tracks? How do you talk about 8 tracks? Singularly?
Um, Probably, yeah. 8-track, you could say 8-track tape if it's confusing. Right?
Yeah. Which was your first 8-track cassette? Did you have an 8-track player in your car?
You're not talking to me, right? Because I never had an
Talking,
8-track.
I'm talking to Ethel.
Oh,
Aretha Franklin. All right.
nice.
That's some good driving music.
Aretha. And Photoshop's been really disappointing as far as this eyedropper ring goes.
I don't even know how the eyedrop ring works. Is that another way of selecting?
It's how I select colors. Like, press Option on my keyboard, and you see how that becomes an eyedropper?
Yeah.
Now I can select colors. I select colors like that.
Okay. What's the ring part of
And
it about?
the top one is what color you're selecting, and the bottom one is what color it was on.
Okay.
And I don't really pay attention to it, to be honest. Maybe it would work a little bit better if I turned it off. But it's like it's been assing up lately because I spam the heck out of it. Like I hit the button a lot. And it hangs up if I do it too many times, one after another.
Okay.
I did what I said I wasn't going to do, and I went for a render that had a lot of light in it. So now I'm like real weird about painting over it, but I have to. I have to paint over it. Because it's what the plan was. I was always going to paint over it. I was always going to paint over it. Because it just seems so like, I don't know. I think 3D renders look really awesome, but it's just not the style of stuff that I want to do. I want to do stuff that's a little more, looks more painted. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. I'm
All right,
looking up
Jonathan's gone.
19. Oh, I'm muted. Hello? You can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you now.
I'm looking up 1965 Plymouths, trying to understand where Ethel was at in her life when she was listening to Aretha Franklin on 8-track. That's a good looking car. Is it a
Was
Barracuda?
that the white one? I think I remember that, Ethel, from when I was real little. The white one?
Everything I'm looking at as a 65 Plymouth looks like a pretty sweet car. Belvedere. 65 Plymouth. Belvedere.
It's a cream color. Yeah, but you had it when I was little, right? Because I remember riding around in that thing.
Let's see how much we can get one for today. Huh. Kind of all over the place.
Well, that's probably because they are in such varying states of disarray, right?
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, you got like the totally souped up like show cars, which are, $70,000, but the guy spent $100,000 making it look that way. Or person. And then you've got $2,000 ones that probably may or may not run. Hard to say. 55 looks a lot like the Chevy. Oh man, I love looking at older cars. I think it's something about just that general aesthetic.
Yeah, I like them too.
Like all the dials are round. Like everything's round and metal. Looks good.
Totally. I used to have a ever tell you that I used to have like a 69 LTD? That thing was really cool. I liked it a lot. I guess we're just not. This is like a night where we don't talk to each other. We just say things, and then the other one doesn't answer. That's how tonight's been so far.
I'm
It's
trying
been
to
pretty fun.
look up stuff. Oh, look at Don't Snizzle.
Hey, what up,
The
Preston? How's it going, man? You want to paint everything gold all the time. A pinky ring on his toe, maybe. Maybe I'm trying to remember how to paint at the moment. Actually, this seems to happen to me every time I bring a 3D render into Photoshop. I have to be dainty with it for the first hour. This is like pretty much the reason why I forgot about it last minute, but this was the reason why I wanted to do a boring flat render. So I didn't have so much shadow in here to deal with as soon as I started painting. This eyedropper ring is making me real crazy too.
What kind of car did you say you had then? A 69?
69 LTD.
Is that a Ford?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Front of that car's got spikes. It's like a little wing.
I don't remember my car having spikes. $69? Maybe it's a special one. I mean, the front did have like you talking about had like ridges on the hood?
Yeah, well, like the very front of the car like swoops in from the center. It's kind of got it's got a pretty unique shape for a grill,
Yeah.
or at least what I'm seeing. Did I tell you I had a 55 Chevy?
You did?
Yeah, never really drove it, but I had one. Tried to fix it up and just ended up selling it. Good times. Good times.
Apple says her text or be deleted. I don't know what that is. Good night, Kimberly. Thanks for coming. As always, thank you for coming to the stream. And yes, it's probably about time to wrap it up. Preston, I'm not going to put a Bitcoin in his hand. You're like obsessed with Bitcoin. Preston's trying to get me to, has me talked into doing a commission for him that is Bitcoin related. That's not what this is, though, Preston. I'm just doing some koala hair. I've got to mess them up. This was always going to happen, guys. Not mess him up, but change him.
Fuzz them up.
All right, we probably should call it, huh, Jonathan? Are you good?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, we're 2.5
Probably
in.
just about time to. Yeah, probably time to wrap it
if
up.
you're, yeah, if you're starting to paint, that's a good place to start next time. Does my face look tired? You can see my face and nobody else can. But now that I'm talking about it, I'm smiling, so you can't tell. Look over here when I'm not talking later and decide if I look tired.
It didn't take long. I looked right away, and you were just like, you were asleep. That's crazy. All right, guys. Well, we are going to wrap it up. Preston, I'm sorry that we you're frying. Eva, you're gonna have to do something about this this typing situation, man.
Yeah, I think we just make her a mod, and then it won't bother her. I don't know that. I don't think I have permission to do that. But
no, not that. Not that. I'm talking about the messages that don't make any sense that keep showing up in the chat. We're frying. Oh, that is real. Dandy room for the car you had that the air conditioner went on your way back home to North Carolina and had open all the windows closed. It was like 150. I think I kind of know what you mean by that. My dad bought a car. We drove it from Pennsylvania to North Carolina, and the car was overheating the whole time. And the only way that we could, it was the middle of the summer, dead summer, and we had to drive it down with the heat on full blast the whole way to keep the car from overheating.
Oh, yeah. I've been there. That sucks.
And it was in the middle of the summer.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Anyways. All right. Thanks for coming to the stream, guys. Preston, sorry we're taking off as soon as you got here, man. But we've been going for a while now. Hope you guys have a good night, and we will see you next week. Kimberly just finished a workout. All right, guys.
That's a serial workout.
Go punch a snake. No, don't. You know what? Don't punch any snakes. That's not cool.
You're a valuable part of our ecosystem. Yeah.
Yeah, I like snakes. Don't punch snakes.
Bye, Eva. Bye, Ethel.
All right. All right. Love you guys. Bye.